Right, today we are replacing that belt with two belts. Should have two belts on there. This one, I don't know how long it's been on there. It's not tensioned very well. So yeah, out it comes. We got two new ones to replace it. There we go, right. It's to be about 15 mil. So we're gonna do these, and then there's another two. You can just see one there, and the other one's just behind here. Undo those, and then there's a tensioner, sort of just up here. You can see the top end of it just there. Get it slackened off, and pull that belt off, and then we've got two new ones to go on there. So let's see how easily these free off. Looks like I'm moving the whole bolt. Great. Let's see what size the top is. Honestly, this is one of those times I hope it's smaller, because I haven't got another 15mm spanner on me. Oh yeah, 14mm fits on there. Okay. There we go. We only need to slacken these off. There we go, that should do for that one. Honestly, some of these are not as easy as you would like to get to. There we go. Okay, those are the easy ones. The other ones, not so much. The other ones, down in this gut down here. Just getting on the bottom of that one shouldn't be terrible. Yeah, it's down at the top, so what I get. Okay, this takes me a while, as you can see. What you can't see in the video, and I don't show it really at all, the bolt head has part of the casting of the air compressor sort of almost covering it, like about half of it. So it's almost impossible to get a spanner on it as you'd like. As you'll see like in the video, what I actually end up doing is coming in almost from the top and putting the spanner on that way, and I'm managed to get the nut loose. Okay, got this one loose. It was a bit of a tight one. Not a lot of room in it, but I managed to get it loose. Loose enough. There we go. Right. One more to go. So I'm going to cast in. I suspect it might have been easier with a socket and a long bar, but have a socket and a long bar, so of course that one just spins as well. So I've got to try and get this essentially on top a bit like that, but around the other side. I think I'll bring you back once I've done that. Okay, that one was actually easier than I expected. So now, should be able to. He says these bolts promptly tightening up. Yeah, loose. Loosen that off a few turns. Nearly there. See if I can get this to go all the way to the front of the slots. Right, there we go. It's about as slack as we can go. So, now the fun of pulling the belt off. Okay, so what I've had to do, I had to put the crank handle in and crank the engine over. And you can get a better shot on it. You can see the pulley in there. I've already popped the belt completely off. Basically I had to start the belt, pull it over as far as I could, and then reach around with my hand, crank the engine round with the hand crank, and manage to get it off. So there is the loose belt. We'll pull it off the other end, which is up there, and then it's to reinstall it. Well, installing the two new ones. Oh my god. Made any less room around that? There we go. Right. In with a new belt. Well, one new belt, there's two. Gotta get them on. So basically, got to both put them both on the first pulley, and then I can put them both on the bottom pulley. Oh, more hand crank in the engine. Woohoo! Right, where's my other belt? Interestingly, I actually ended up picking the same manufacturer as the alternator belt that's on this. Totally by accident, well, coincidence I suppose. And there goes the light. There we go. these belts. Now, this one first. Yes, one. So on the first one, now we actually need to move it over one to make room for the second belt. Actually, that one I managed to do with that. Right, second one. Oh, I don't need to move. Right, out the way. What, gotta get this one the same way? He says. That's how it'll be easy just to crack. And there we go. Right. Now, just attention. Okay, right. So we've got the belts on. Now we need to tension them, so let's get some winding in that tensioning bolt, pulling that, basically we're pulling the whole air compressor back, and then we'll do up the mounting bolts. I'll tighten up the mounting bolts and yeah, that'll be, jobs are good and hopefully. Now the book says that the tension on the belt should be, I think it's an inch of deflection. The old belt was a bit loose. I don't know how that would be on there either, so it was a good idea to change it out and put two on there, as there's supposed to be two on there. Certainly makes sense to me anyway. Got a long way to go. Okay, so while I'm doing this tension up, we shall talk about the belts. Now, they are an A-section V-belt of 69 inches long. Now, to get that length, basically all we did is measure the outside diameter of the old belt, which was 71 inches, take 2 inches off the internal diameter, which is 69 inches. And that's the belt we ordered. We ordered two of them. They were less than £10 each. They are a Pix branded belt off of eBay. All the information on how to measure your old belt and get what size you want is in the listing there. They do a wide range of length of belt, along with different profiles for the V belt. That's what that A section part means, is the profile of the belt. I figured out what profile I needed to buy, again measuring in the old belt. Nice and simple. Now we'll just roll the engine over again just to even up the tension. So.
done the check. That's even up a little bit. So still got some to go. Oh, excuse me. As you can see by the slot holes on the mountain bolts, we haven't got much adjustment left. Probably only got another maybe 15 minute most, if that. Probably more closer to 10 mil really. An inch of deflection, what do you reckon? We need to push on the belt. It's probably not far off, you know. It's probably about an inch of deflection. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call it good, I think. So, got the fun of doing these back up now. They were somewhat, freaking hair in my mouth. Somewhat easy to turn by hand, but attempt not to knock the camera while we're doing this. And oh, there we go. Now for the fun ones. Okay. So that's, you see that one down there, right at the back. That was the one that was a real pain to get to. As you can see, there ain't a lot of space down there. You can't see it. Literally, I've had to just feel my way back there and jam a spanner on the end of it as best as I could. This one right here was a little easier. In fact, actually, that one back there came off, I found a lot easier, but I think it's because I just figured out how to get it done on that one, which took me a while.
Okay, that's it. We're all done. Two fantastic looking new belts on there. Replacing the one belt that was on there. As I said again, I don't know why there was only one belt on there. Perhaps one snapped and they didn't bother replacing it. Perhaps they could only get hold of one belt when they replace the old ones. Judging by the rust and there's a little bit of corrosion on the second pulley groove there, it's been running one belt for a while. But anyway, all done.